Hello everyone! Today I will be sharing another secret on how you can memorize anything and everything, whether that is information that you have to memorize for your exam or something that you have to remember for your upcoming presentation. Let me start by telling you that effectively remembering something actually consists of 3 different stages. First is record, which is when our brain records the given information into our memory. Second is retain, which is when our brain maintains the information over time in our memory. And third is recall. That's the ability to retrieve the information from our memory whenever we need it. Once you know how your memory consolidation works, you can make better use of it. Most people never actually record or retain information into their memory intentionally. And then when they try to recall that information and they don't remember it, they think they've got a bad memory. When in fact, that's like looking for a phone number in your phone that you never even saved in the first place. Today's technique is called the mind screen, and it will assist in the first stage of your memory consolidation, which is record. And it's the most important part of memorizing anything. Have you ever noticed that when you're trying to recall or when you're trying to remember something, you unintentionally tend to look upwards? There's a scientific reason for that, which is that when we look up, we cause the production of alpha brain waves in our brain. And being in the alpha state is actually optimal for learning and memorizing. So when we position our eyes upwards, we access the part of our brain that is actually responsible for memorizing. And being in the alpha state also increases information storage, it increases your recall, it enhances your creativity as well as your insight. So why not use this to our benefit using the mind screen? So the mind screen technique also works on the basis that our brain is visual. It's scientifically proven that if you give your brain something visually, it will remember that more faster and with more ease compared to something that you gave it in the form of just plain text. And I actually have an entire video on how visualization assists memory, for which I'll link it in the description below. Let's learn the mind screen technique. Keep your eyes open and keep your neck and head straight. Now straighten your arm out in front of you and raise your hand and eyes to a 45-degree angle. While maintaining this eye position, close your eyes. Now imagine a white blank projector screen at that 45-degree angle in front of you. Since it is your first time, you might not be able to see it clearly. That's completely all right. Just a faint representation will do. And with practice, you'll be able to see the screen more vividly. Now use your index finger to draw a flower on your mind screen. Visualize it with as much detail as possible. Notice every small detail, such as how many petals it has, if it has leaves, is it big or small, what color is it? The more details you visualize it with, the more chances there are of you remembering it. Once you practice visualizing a couple of different objects on your mind screen, this will completely become natural and easy for you. Remember that detail is key. To use this for memorizing a piece of information, see a visual representation of that information on your mind screen. And if you want to use this to memorize a phone number, let's say, then break that phone number into chunks of 3 or 4 digits. And visualize those chunks on your mind screen. To effectively memorize numbers, there are many other memory techniques that I will be sharing soon. Ever since I learned the mind screen technique from my amazing coach, Sanyal, I have used it anytime I needed to memorize anything. So the mind screen, along with some other memory techniques that I will be sharing in my upcoming videos, is extremely powerful for memorizing. And I have used it everywhere, including when I have to memorize study materials for my exams or when I have to memorize thousands of random numbers in order during memory competitions. This technique acts as a base for your memory training, and you'll notice when you use this technique, your recall and your memory retention will drastically improve. That was all for today. I will see you all in my next video, and until then, be happy and be joyful.